This is a story of a few years ago. Just outside the beautiful Cubbon Park, there lived a Java cassia tree. We shall call her Little Casia. Now Little Casia was a flowering tree with beautiful pink flowers that bloomed in the summer months. They grew in little bunches around pale green leaves on straight horizontal branches. Little Casia would bloom so beautifully in the summer months that the branches wouldn't be able to hold all of the flowers, and some of them would fall on the ground around her, turning it into a soft carpet of pink wonder. Little Casia lived just outside Cubbon Park, while her most precious love in the world, Grandma Java, lived inside. Little Casia and Grandma Java loved talking to each other all day long. Little Casia would sway gently to wish Grandma Java in the morning, and Grandma Java could be heard rustling her leaves dramatically this way and that while telling Little Casia all kinds of stories. Stories of the park and how it used to be, of a time when horse carts rode through the city, and a time when the air was clean and the days were pleasant throughout the year. She heard stories of the humans who planted trees like them all around the city. She even heard stories of the great big metallic saw that gobbled up trees like them. So many stories to listen to. Sweet old Grandma Java with her wonderful white flowers. She always had a story to tell. "Why do you have white flowers and I pink?" Little Casia had asked Grandma Java one day. "Oh, your flowers will become white too, little one, as you become older." "That's just how we are," Grandma Java had replied. Little Casia couldn't wait to grow older like her Grandma Java. She was now just a little bit taller than the wall that separated her from her grandma, and so she could see the other side clearly now. She loved watching the little squirrels climb all over Grandma Java, and the little barbets and robins singing around her. But most of all, she loved seeing the little humans picnicking around Grandma Java, sitting on the soft carpet of white flowers. Sometimes Little Casia felt sad. She wanted humans to play around her too. But she was over the wall, on the side of the road, and all she got was thick, foul-smelling fumes of those four-wheeled creatures. And, of course, dog pee. Now one day, Little Casia was dozing off in the summer heat when she heard a whoosh of birds flying off into the sky, almost as though they were being chased off. She lifted herself and looked around. That's when she heard that sound, a strange whirring sound. It sent vibrations into her roots. She felt afraid. The whirring sound came closer, and then psh! She heard a loud thud from the other side. The earth shook around her. From over the wall, she heard Grandma Java. "Casia, are you okay over there?" "I'm scared, Grandma. What do you think the sound was?" Grandma Java was quiet for a while. Finally, with great difficulty, she spoke. "My darling Casia, you must not be afraid. I need you to be brave." Little Casia was puzzled. "Brave? But why, Grandma?" Grandma Java began to shake with sadness. "Do you remember the stories of the great metallic saw, Casia? It's coming for you, little one. You must be brave. Remember, Grandma loves you and will always, always miss you." Little Casia began to cry softly into her pale green leaves. "I don't want the great metallic saw to cut me, Grandma Java. I want to become old like you, have white flowers just like you." Grandma Java swayed to her right and reached her tallest branch down to pat Little Casia on her trunk. "Shh! Don't cry, little one." The whirring noise was getting closer and closer to her now. And then she felt it. A sharp pain near the bottom of her trunk. Little Casia fell with a loud sound, her beautiful flowers making a soft carpet of pink around her. Grandma Java sits in Cubbon Park even now. She still tells her stories to the others around her, but her branches do not rock quite as dramatically. Her leaves do not sway quite as happily, and her white flowers do not bloom as wondrously as before. If you ever go to Cubbon Park, remember to walk over to Grandma Java and give her a big hug. This illustrated story video is brought to you by Ever After Learning, a storytelling company run by Deepta and Nisha. At Ever After, we create story-based tools for a variety of learning needs. This video is part of a series called Ever After Shorts. Subscribe to our channel for more such videos and do hit that share button.